It didn't play the
Whoop.
video. Oh well.
Well, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Let's go ahead and play it.
Trigger happy's where we meet. Level up with every stream. Trigger happy's where we meet. Trigger happy's where we meet. Talking games we'll love and play. Trigger happy's where we meet. Trigger happy's where we meet. Talking games we'll love and play. Trigger happy's where we meet. Trigger happy's where we meet.
What's up, everybody? We totally
Ew.
did Boomer the start. I swear to God, I clicked the button and nothing happened.
Yeah, I was kind of up for the cold open, but I was like, okay, sure, let's go for it. Yeah, right in.
I was about to just start the show, but I'm like, people want to see the intro. It's fun, so might as well
Yeah.
play it.
Can't skip
Yep.
it.
But we are on episode 13, lucky number 13. Maybe that's the reason why we don't have Val Kilmer anymore. Sorry about that.
Pain.
But
the pain.
yeah, I was digging up a bunch of news to talk about today, and it's pretty much all Nintendo stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm not a Nintendo expert, but I've done a lot of
Nope.
research. So we have a Nintendo expert here, and his name is Isaac. Isaac, how are you doing?
Little bit. I'm doing good. I am a lifelong Nintendo fan. I used to own every console. So far, I'm just down to this one right now. I just have an NES at the moment, but trying to rebuy the rest of them that I used to have, and I am kind of excited about this Switch 2 news. It's interesting, and I'm looking forward to getting into it because I certainly haven't heard all of it, but from what I've heard, there's a lot of talk going on surrounding it. That's for sure.
Yeah, overall, I think that the whole show and everything, everybody is perceptively happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things that there's a bit of criticism, but we'll get into that.
Right.
Snake Man, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I had a really good Tarkov stream yesterday. I reached 30 followers on Kick, so it was pretty fun.
Nice.
I learned some good music from a couple of my viewers, including I think Naggardnall was also pitching me some good stuff. But then he was telling me about Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so we're gonna probably watch that in the GCA Discord soon. I'm pretty excited for that.
I haven't watched that show in a while. That was part of my childhood.
I've seen a couple episodes here and there. I like it a lot.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Norman, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. It's nice to see a Nintendo fans eating good today. Like, I was watching the G&G streaming. Every single time a trailer came up, Krista would freak out within 3 seconds. Mike was going, "Is this this? Is this this? Is this what's happening?" So I can only imagine that was happening like millionfold over the world today. But also, what happened the other day, unfortunately, when I was a boy, every weekend or so, I'd be in front of the TV and there'd only be one movie playing, and it was Batman Forever. I watched that shit back to front, sideways, up and down. I could quote it front to back, whatever you like. And yeah, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. My first on-screen Batman, and such a legend as well. And in that spirit, after Late and Gate tonight, I'm going to stick on Batman Forever and Isaac's channel. I'm going to watch that. Feel free to stop by if you like.
Yep.
Gonna have a little.
Yeah,
bit
we're gonna be doing a
nostalgia.
watch party after Leighton Gay Batman. I was gonna do that if you weren't, so it's good. We'll watch that.
I
In
bought it on.
respect of-
I did it properly. I wanted to pay money for it. I bought it on YouTube 10 minutes after I found it, and yeah, I'm going to stream it to the Discord.
I'll be there.
Nice. Make sure GPU acceleration is off in your browser for no reason at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
On Brave, it's graphics acceleration for
Yep.
anyone looking for it.
Nerd Slap, how are you doing?
Doing good. Doing real good. I got to watch a little bit of the Nintendo Direct today. I watched G&G's stream as well, but yeah, overall, I'd say I'm pretty impressed with what they announced today. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with it. I think the thing I'm most excited about is the whole bringing the GameCube games to Switch. So that'll be interesting.
Right. I think so too. Let's see here.
So, just real quick, sort of rewinding to Monday, I was talking about a game that was developed by 4 people that was based on the movie Small Soldiers. And we thought that it was Mini Mart Royale thanks to Erwin's autistic search for the internet.
Well,
But it turns
when
out
you pulled
after
up
the
that
show,
trailer, I was like, "That's not the game I was thinking of."
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
So
there was something missing about it. I didn't say it on the show because I was like, it's so close to what I'm thinking about. It has to be that. But it's actually Hypercharge Unboxed, which is coming to PS4 and 5.
yeah, this is what I saw. Looks so good.
Is it?
That's awesome.
Dual monitor setup, PS5 on the end there.
That's not the mission, small soldier. Wishlist hypercharge on PlayStation.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
I just
cool.
wanted to pull that up and be sure what I was actually thinking about on Monday.
That looks
I wonder
pretty
if they're
good.
going to sell toys alongside, like maybe merchandise. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of these sort of double A games, they do go for the merch thing. Like I know for High on Life, remember that one with the talking guns and all that?
Mhm.
You could get with like this sort of 3D holographic knife thing. That was quite cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I actually own High on Life. I just bought it on sale on Steam, and
Yeah, same.
I was talking to Hypnotic, and he was like, "Yo, you need to play that. It's really good." So,
It's a fun game.
yeah.
Yeah, I played it when it came out on Game Pass, and it's so much fun. A lot of good. You can make a lot of good memes from that. So,
Mhm.
and I do like how it will call you out for stuff that you do in the game too. So,
That's like the Rick and Morty-esque game, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Justin Roiland, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's up, Tech Rat? How are you doing? Real quick, we got Corn Boy. Thumbs up. Thank you, dude. Let's see here. All right, I wanted to start off. There we go. Doing a YouTube short. It's a little different when you full screen
Yeah.
it. So, yeah, this made me laugh.
Oh,
The
I
only
have
Disney
several
princess movie
questions.
I would actually watch. What's this? Oh, there it is. That's it. Wow. Wow.
Oh, the
That's great,
cockroaches.
man. That's real great. Baldy and the 9 roaches, man. How about that? Where's the dead rat? It's
I was
under the
gonna
bed,
I was
probably.
about to
The
say
only
that.
Disney princess movie I would actually watch.
Oh
Damn.
my!
Got cooked, bro.
I would watch that.
As the gold,
Asmon
you know,
and the Sun Rat.
I lost so much respect for him when that whole video came out of him like going through his house, and he lives like a garbage person. But
I don't know how people can live like that.
I don't watch him
Why?
live on Twitch or anything, but I've been watching some of his clips lately, and the dude is like getting super based. So I recommend checking out his YouTube clips channel. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I see his clips every now and again, and I've kind of noticed that too. He's getting more and more based, so it's kind of cool to see.
What were you gonna say, Norman?
Nothing. I just saw the preview there before you're about to pull it up. I was like, okay, well,
Oh, perfect. We got Nagardal here to be our expertise.
Nagardal.
All right,
What's going on,
Nagardal,
brother?
here is your intro right here.
Oh,
And
Sorry, I'm not looking.
I'm gonna bring the volume down. If
Oh, this
you
is me
laugh,
pushing Ruben Christopher Haynes out of Orlando.
Oh,
last
damn.
year.
if you laugh, you're fat phobic, is what the tweet says.
oh my. Oh, there's 3
I
of
got
them.
lucky. I got lucky more than that, Steve.
Oh, he lost his
did he
shit.
lose a shoe?
Yeah, yeah.
Get behind me. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
No,
Imagine me
it
doing
gives
it
me
though, with my little
Tiananmen
fucking
Square
arm.
vibes when he's standing behind that.
Damn.
Damn, dude. So
Holy
you're calling
shit.
her a communist tank?
Yeah.
Holy.
No.
Not wrong.
Oh my god. All right. And then this one is for you, Isaac. So
I like that.
yeah, this was posted on April 1st, everybody, but Magnum Research Subcompact 50 AE.
50 cal pocket pistol. I can get behind that. That's pretty cool.
Amen.
I'll take 5.
Oh,
That's
thing
ridiculous.
is-
I'll take 2.
I bet that thing is so small that it would just blow apart after the first round. I don't think it's got enough metal to hold itself together.
Guys, multiple of them, so you always got enough. When one breaks, you just pull out
That's
the
true.
next one.
That looks
Always
like
ready.
what? Like a 1.5 finger grip and a 1-inch barrel. I mean, that's crazy. That's good. The memes from April 1st were incredible this year, though, especially in the 2A community. It was awesome.
Oh yeah. I saw this post. Yesterday I completely forgot what day it was yesterday. So I saw this post on Twitter and it was from Kick saying that Jeff Bezos was joining the Kick family, and I was like, no. And then I was like, oh wait, it's April 1st.
Hmm I got tricked on a couple, to be honest. Some were just too good.
Not
Mhm.
surprised.
There was a couple, but for me, it was like, oh no, a second later is April 1st. Like there wasn't any confusion time. It was very quickly. I was like, okay, yep, I get you.
Did you guys see the Smash JT? Maybe I should find it. I don't have it ready to go, but Smash JT got fooled by someone saying they're going to get into a lawsuit. I think it was 8-Bit Eric.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
saw
like-
that.
I
I think they
saw
played
that.
it on TNT.
He's on a live stream reading the tweet, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's getting sued by Alyssa Mercante," and then he scrolls down, and it just says April Fools, and he's like, "Oh come on!" He was on a live stream too. It wasn't like a video he could scrub.
That's awesome.
But no, so today, super early in the morning for me, I did not want to cover it at all. Not really a Nintendo guy, but I did watch the entire show, and I've read a lot about the reception of everything today, and I think that Nintendo killed it.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
yeah, they
It was the
Sounds that
best
way.
show I've seen in a while. As far
they
as
showed off
games
so
and
much
consoles.
stuff, and we'll get into it. I think one of the first interesting things is the third-party titles. They have a lot ready to go. So the actual available at launch, let's see here. The notable ones, they have Civ 7. I got my issues with that game, but Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
pretty interesting.
That is
And
huge.
they're getting Phantom Liberty
That is
working
wild.
on that as well. So it's like the best version of the game they could possibly do for that
Mhm.
console.
I see Fortnite too. That's going to bring a bit of an audience for sure.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
no-brainer to
Oh,
have
yeah.
day one. Having
Yeah.
a free-to-play game ready to go like that.
Deltarune's a Motherlight game, right?
Delta
Not sure.
Rune? I don't know.
Yeah,
Role-playing
it's
game.
supposed to be like Undertale.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think people were excited about this game. I know nothing about it.
Enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I just picked up Undertale for the first time like a week ago, and I like it. So I kind of started getting into the Mother series.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
It's cool. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, they got other games like Hitman, Hogwarts Legacy, Split Fiction. That's a brand new title. Yakuza. And then coming after launch, Borderlands 4, which is releasing in September, I believe.
Yeah. Just going back, I'd probably say Split Fiction would probably look the best out of all that sort of higher tier list because they would have been handed a Switch 2 as they were making the game from scratch. So it's kind of better to be building a game from the ground up instead
That's
of
true.
taking a
And
previous game and scaling it.
Now that you're talking about it again too, like it makes me think maybe there's like Switch specific mini games for
That
that
would be cool.
platform.
Yeah, because you got the Joy-Cons as well, so they're
Mhm.
quite adaptable to that kind of scenario.
because there's that one video clip we kept seeing of like the girl on the back of the motorcycle, and she has to like solve like the capture problems on her cell phone.
Yeah.
Otherwise they
Right.
explode or
And
whatever.
then she has to go like through a retinal scan and everything.
Yeah.
Like 10 layers of security.
Let's see here. This is Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. So this is just a Switch specific version of the game.
And then FF7 remake, but not rebirth, which is quite interesting. I wonder if they're going to sell that separately.
Yeah.
What is
Most
Project 007? I'm not familiar with that.
So this is something that
Oh,
they
well,
just
sure.
teased today only, but
Mhm.
people got really excited because they're like, yes, Bond is coming back to Nintendo, because everyone, they immediately think of their GoldenEye days.
baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
There has
So-
been rumors of a Bond game in development for a little while now, but I think this one's going to be a Switch exclusive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like they are trying to have a few exclusives on this platform.
And then there's a couple games yet to be released. So Marvel Cosmic Invasion we looked at on Monday, Shadow Labyrinth as well.
What about
Ooh,
Star Wars Outlaws?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream of the crop.
I'm pre-ordering that right now for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, pre-ordered
didn't
board
see,
games. Good job, Daggerdoll.
I didn't see the Dusk Bloods on there.
Well, hey, this time he can pre-order a
looks
whole
pretty good.
console.
Yeah, that'll hurt him if I don't.
Kind of looks like
Yeah.
Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
Dust
the
Bloods
Souls-
is on there.
Mega Bloodborne.
Oh, it's okay. Third one.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
I
that
skipped over it. I didn't even
I
see
mean,
it.
it looks like every other Souls game, but that's pretty
Mhm.
big for
That's
being
true.
an exclusive on a Nintendo Switch. That's insane.
I
It's
agree.
actually huge.
That's
yeah,
like going to sell consoles, even if people aren't into Nintendo games.
I know.
Yeah, this is
Pre-order.
just a shoe-in for the Asian market. They really know how to cater it whilst also tempting the West as well.
Gotta wonder if that's a timed exclusive though. People were saying that Bloodborne was a what was that PS4 exclusive?
Or yeah,
Is it still exclusive to PlayStation?
yeah,
Really? Wow.
That's one of the best like FromSoft games out there by far.
Really, I haven't played it.
It's so good.
I really only played Elden Ring as far as Souls games.
Bond origin
Well,
story
Sekiro,
game.
I never beat it.
That could be really cool, to be honest.
That
does
could
sound
be.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, are they
It
going to
can,
use
right?
some source material from the books, possibly, or is it an original story? Who knows?
I don't
Let's
know. And
find
you
out.
got to wonder if they're working with Amazon at all to have any sort of like
They must be.
relation. Yeah.
Has there ever been a remaster of the GoldenEye?
Yeah,
I think
it was on the Xbox 360, I think.
Yeah, I think that was
That's
just a
right.
port though. So
Yeah, it wasn't like redone graphics or anything, right? It's like a little bit better. I don't think it was a
Sure.
full-blown remake.
yeah,
But,
featuring a wholly original Bond story, players will step into the shoes of world's favorite secret agent to earn their 00 status in the very first James Bond origin story. IO Interactive is currently recruiting elite talent from around the world. And yes, it's in
Yeah, that could be really fun.
with MGM, which is of course now owned by Amazon.
Depending on how they do it, yeah, that could be really fun.
They would have to kill it with the multiplayer also.
Just want to see what IO's Interactive. So yeah, they're the Hitman team, so that they can make a competent James Bond game if they put their mind to it.
Okay.
They've basically
kinda-
been doing it for years.
Yeah. That sounds interesting. So just wanted to show so this is the Hogwarts Legacy clip, or not clip, frame from the actual game on a console versus the same area of the trailer we saw today. So as you can see, things are being dumbed down quite a bit for the Switch 2.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I say just in terms of like lumens and things, they're keeping. And they are different times of day. You can see the sun's a bit lower in the window, but
Well, you can tell too. Look at the floor. They made it non-reflective in the trailer because they don't want any light to be bouncing off of it. It seems like it's not the same effect on that area over there. So
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't know what the
it's-
system's going to look like. I can't. Does anyone know if you can sort of play around with graphic settings on Switch?
I don't think they let you do that on
Yeah.
Nintendo, other than the option to change the resolution for when you're docking it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but it's a portable device versus a console.
That's true.
Well, that's the thing. So hopefully the Switch 2 will accommodate for that because they are using all these upscales and things. And maybe if you use the Switch deck and you plug it into your TV, you might get something back for it. Hopefully,
I don't think you will.
That's
Yeah.
kind of the charm of Switch, though. You know, being able to
Mhm.
take those titles somewhere. I mean, yeah, it's a little less appealing for sure, but
Yeah, and to further that, like I think they're going to be doing the same thing with Cyberpunk because it barely runs on high end hardware on a PC. So
it's
That's
definitely
pretty
to
good
be
when Norman's
expected.
playing it.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I
It's
mean, on the
fun.
PS5, they've worked out a lot of their performance issues on that
Mhm.
because I mean they actually pulled it off the shelves because it was so broken and then brought it back. So
Criminal. It was a criminal release of a game. They knew what they did. I will never forget the post seeing Johnny Silverhand holding a gold fucking disc. Our game's gone gold, everyone. That means it's perfect. There's nothing else we can do to it for another 2 months before it comes out. You fucking scumbags.
How long was it after they released it that they had to like put out that thing saying if you want a refund,
It was
we'll give you one?
weeks, Nerd Slap. Like
I was gonna say, yeah,
a
it
matter
wasn't
of
very.
weeks.
It wasn't very long. Like, that's not good.
How many years ago was that now? And that reputation's still sticking.
That's 4 years, so five
That's
years
not
in
good.
December. Yeah,
That's not good. Yeah.
they have turned it around, and they are selling millions of copies of it by now.
Mhm.
And they've even restructured the whole company. Like, I was going to pull this up a few weeks ago, but the amount of devs that they have working on each game is actually quite limited to what we've seen from major AAA publishers in the last few years. It's quite small. So the restructuring does seem to have been taking effect, at least.
Jess, we're not shaming anybody for liking the Switch. Okay,
Absolutely not.
Not
Yeah,
public.
There's a lot to look forward to, actually.
I don't think I'll buy one, but I mean, I don't know, maybe if the 007 stuff is really, really cool, and maybe one other thing, I might consider it. But
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy it off the line, but definitely a year or so later, once there's a few releases out and I can get a good library going, I'd maybe get a Switch too.
yeah, and I mean, I had a Switch 1, and all I played on it was what was it? Metroid. Yeah, I played Metroid on it, and then I stopped playing. So I played one game on it, and I was like, you know what? This is collecting dust, and I gave it to Magda.
Fair enough.
Gave it to Magda last year in Vegas. So hopefully she's gotten more use out of it than I have. I think she tried playing Animal Crossing, and she was like, Jess, all I'm doing is chores. This is just keeping me busy. And Jess is like, yeah, isn't it awesome? Oh, it's funny.
Oh man,
Yeah, gun ho, always on point.
always.
But yeah, the FromSoft game being developed for the Switch 2 is a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Because with Elden Ring being ported over, like you could see the sort of jank that they have to do to get it running on the Switch.
Mhm.
But this game looked good, like because it's purpose built. You know, it's not pushing the boundaries too much. There's good cutscenes, but when you're in the actual world, it just looks like a Switch game, which is good.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm leaving it on mute, by the way. I just wanted to talk over it.
Yeah.
I noticed it said PvPvE. 8 players, I think it said.
Elite player, dang.
Where
Wow.
did it
Let's
say
say
that?
that up.
The thing you were just on, the page, right below the
Oh,
yeah, 8 players.
Yep.
VE.
Multiplayer
Oh, yeah. I
at
mean,
its core.
that's how the other Souls games are. Is you can encounter other players.
Yeah, but not that many.
Yeah, not 8. Was it 3 usually?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh,
Holy
damn!
shit.
A bomb has gone off in the chat, ladies and
Welcome,
gentlemen.
Gay
Two
Cobra
of 'em.
and Macaw.
Holy.
Oh my god,
Whoa!
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Jeremy, thank
How's wrong with
you.
you people?
Thank you guys.
Holy
Holy
crap.
50!
Twice.
50.
I think that deserves a clip, ABF.
Ooh,
Yeah, let me find the clip.
yeah.
Let's see here. I had something.
That's awesome.
just for
Thank
this
you, Jeremy.
occasion.
Wow.
Thank you,
Thank you
McCall.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
shout out.
Hail
There's
the
a
199.
$500
crazy.
donation there from
Jeez.
both of you. That is
Wow.
absolutely wild.
Oh yeah.
And
Wonderful personality right there. Fantastic.
we
Mm,
also
gorgeous.
have McCawk,
Yeah, I played it. I played the game for the personality.
which is still rocking the ABF face on the tip of that dildo. Thank
You're
you.
absolute legend.
Oh, thank you guys.
Good lord.
Wow.
Wow.
That's intense.
I was
Legends.
not expecting that today.
Double
awesome. The
50
clip or the
banger.
Oh, yeah.
Back to back.
I don't even know what to say. You guys are awesome. Also, I'm getting
Let's see what we got
distracted.
here.
We could just leave it like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the rest of the stream.
Our numbers
Oh,
will go
man.
through the roof.
And then also Suns and Shadows dropped 5. Dude, thank you, Jeff.
Oh,
thank you
I'm gonna
very
be on your
much.
stream tomorrow.
What's up, Jeff?
Sweet.
Talk about some Stargate tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are
It's a fun
legends.
stream to watch.
That's a
Stargate's
really
awesome.
fun stream.
Damn. I don't even remember what tab I was on. Shit.
It just keeps going.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Wow.
I know. Oh, Beardo got one.
Weirdo got one.
Dad's got one.
Oh, man, the chat is still going. Holy shit.
American Ninja got one. Wow.
Everybody but Jess got one,
Hypnotic.
actually. So
Dom
Hey,
H got one.
marshmallows.
Yeah, Jess still didn't
Sammy
get
got
one.
one.
Sammy got one. Tom.
Static.
Actually, you know what? I think I
That's
figured out
insane.
why she doesn't get gifted subs. It could be because if she doesn't have a card on file, it doesn't have a way to like renew the membership.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
gotten them before.
Yeah.
I've seen her get them before, like twice. But
That's the only thing I can think
Jay
of.
got one.
Oh,
Jay
Jay
got
got one. Yeah.
one.
Dooley's got one.
Midgard Ninja.
Wow.
Hitting all the best people.
Yeah.
Irwin's boss.
Irwin's
got
boss.
Alex Baldwin's finger got one. Whoa.
No way.
Friendly
I know
fire.
that guy.
One. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
the
I
one
just
holding
got
the
gifted a
30-30.
membership. Isn't that crazy?
Ronan got one.
This
Oh,
is
man.
Alec
Oh.
Baldwin's finger. Cool. Never seen this channel before.
You're welcome. We lost a bet. What does that mean?
I'm guessing they
I
lost
assume.
a
We
bet.
lost a
Yeah.
bet. Oh, what was the bet?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Here we go.
Place a bet.
Place
They
a bet.
both lost. Oh, we need beats.
Explain,
gosh.
please.
Hypnotics and
That's
shit.
awesome. Thank you so much,
Shout
guys.
I'll have
to
to go
the,
back and watch that.
Wow.
That is awesome.
The bigot supreme leader. Hypnotic.
Says hola.
Jess
Hey,
got one.
Hypnotic.
Jess
Just
got
got
one.
one.
What?
What's up, Hypnotic?
Jess
Oh,
She got the
Nice.
golden ticket.
Oh,
Well
man.
done.
Nice.
Go.
She can't milk being a
There we
victim
go.
anymore, though. What is she gonna do?
Can't use that excuse ever again.
Nice.
Don't worry, you
Oh,
won't
hell
tell
They
Finally.
were both wrong on launch Zelda games. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
I love that the Fallout ended up on this channel. No complaints there. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
It's like Peter and the chicken fighting, and they just ran through my front door.
Nice.
Oh man.
We're happy for you,
jeez.
Jess. Nice. Yeah. Throw the emotes up in there. Everybody should have emotes now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chat's ecstatic.
That's awesome.
Aw.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, Phantom just got one too.
Can't wait to see a bunch of you guys in Vegas.
Yeah. I can't wait to not be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Same.
We were trying
I'm
to get
so
you to
looking
go,
forward to
but
it.
you're too afraid to get on an airplane. So
I'm too afraid to spend the last $2 that are in my bank account. So
well, at least you have enough dollars to rub them together.
That's true.
sweet sound of $2.
It's like that SpongeBob meme. Patrick
Yeah,
just holds
that's
up
exactly
some
what I was
cash.
thinking of.
I got $3.
I was thinking of the one where he's rubbing the 2 pennies together.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's get back to this.
Oh yeah.
You could tell that they dropped the graphics a bit on this, but it still works. It still looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's a
the
really
whole
nice
point
shot
is
right there.
It's still stylized, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could care less about graphics as long as the game looks like dope.
Yeah, and
Like
it's all
could
about the
easily,
gameplay.
I could easily see this game on like the PS3, for instance. That kind of
Definitely a
generation.
little bit better, but
I would say even
little
more
shinier.
PS4, even in some
Yeah, maybe early PS4.
Well, PS3 with a good TV, but definitely PS4. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This looks like a really solid title. This dude looks fun. Just like freaking
Oh yeah, cool.
flies away.
What is this?
Now I still haven't gotten my shirt yet, so I don't know how they actually look. I'm gonna chill it more when I actually have one in my hands and it looks good. So
Gold guy.
Yeah, we dropped that merch link, but I can't remember.
That gun is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Looks like a broom handle. Mauser.
Now, people were mentioning that people are gonna buy
Oh damn.
a Switch 2 just because of this one game,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, I
Easily.
totally
and
would.
I totally agree.
That's what I keep saying. Exclusive sell consoles.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, they do.
And definitely the 1-2 punch of Elden Ring and this. Yeah, you're gonna get
Mhm.
all those FromSoft fans coming over.
Yeah, portable Elden Ring. That's a winner.
Yeah, that's an extra bonus there.
See here, Hayden chiming in saying this game makes me consider getting a Switch. I love FromSoft, and the fact that they're treating this the same way they did with Demon Souls and Dark Souls gets me happiness.
And he bought a PS5 just for Stellar Blade, so
Mm.
tried and true.
That's how they get you. ABF, what did you buy a PS5 for?
I bought a PS5 for Gran Turismo.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's actually
Fair enough.
that might be the only game I played on it. It's just been collecting dust ever since yeah. I
Take for
mean,
the
I put
reins.
in like maybe
it
like
on.
100+ hours into it, but overall, in hindsight, it wasn't worth me paying all that money for all that.
Nope.
Yeah,
But
probably not.
They
Not
still
for
got you.
just that game.
And I think I even forgot to cancel my PlayStation Plus for a month or two also, so they got
Yeah.
some more money out of me from that too.
Yeah, it's like $80 a year now.
Yeah.
I do every 3 months. That's kind of my budget.
I mean, it's cheaper to do $80 a year, but then you have to pay $80 all at once. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then this is just really interesting to me. So this is on the Nintendo website itself. What's new with the online part? And I don't know if you guys saw it in the video, but you can do like this video conferencing, like you're doing like a face, Discord call with everybody while you're playing
That's cool.
games.
That's huge.
Saw this. This
That was one of
really
the biggest
cool.
things that Switch 1 lacked, was having the ability to talk to other people in game. A lot of people hated that about it.
And it's kind of like the unofficial return of split screen as well, which is what I like.
Oh
That's a really good point. So now you can actually play these couch games from afar.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's one thing that Discord allowed people to do, was play couch games through the community chat. That's how we're able to play, Jackbox and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I think this is going to be a very good feature for them. Very successful.
and I had a different tab, but we already have this here. Let's see, let's do that. on
This
mute.
part is huge.
The GameCube games coming to the, what is the Nintendo version of the online called? You have to pay for the Plus, right?
Extra, I think it's called. Yeah.
Extra, yeah. So they have the original Nintendo games on there, 64, and now GameCube. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Some GameCube, yeah, and they're going to
Yeah.
be adding more as time goes on.
With a genuine wireless to scale GameCube controller. It's just
Mhm.
fantastic. That's incredible.
And you could probably play it without that GameCube controller, but I'm sure a lot of people will, want to get it.
Looking forward.
Well, I
to
think
this.
specifically for Smash Brothers, there's a lot of people that can only. I know for a fact, even Jeremy said it. He can only play Smash Brothers with a GameCube controller. Like you can't use Joy Cons or anything. When you're ingrained and trained on that, like it's what you got to stick with. So,
Yeah.
and I totally agree.
How long do you
F-Zero.
think
I
it'll
remember
be?
playing F-Zero.
How long do you think it'll be before they start selling an adapter piece for the original, like, wired controllers? Because
That would be
there's going to
cool.
be people that want to use their OG controllers.
You
Mhm.
could 100% make some sort of little translation thing to go from that port to the Switch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know if they would do it because they're going to want to sell their new wireless GameCube controllers though.
Yeah, but it's also more money for them in a different venture, I should say.
Well,
It's
there
an
is wireless
accessory.
GameCube controllers from back in the day that they had for the
Oh, was
GameCube
there?
as well. So I wonder if are they just reusing that technology? Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, probably so. Just for
Probably
better
revamped
batteries.
it. Yeah.
This
Isaac,
is a good spread.
Oh,
The,
yeah.
The titles they have for this are
wow.
going to be really, really
Strikers.
good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The wireless controller you're talking about, Isaac, did that have a dongle you had to put into the console, or
It
did
did.
Yeah,
It had
did
like a
Okay.
little power pack you had to put in as a like receiver. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So that could be built into the Switch now or
Oh, there's
whatever.
more.
We
Hang
don't
on.
know, but you know.
Yeah,
Have you
look
ever
at that
seen the
controller.
video
That's
of the
awesome.
Nintendo shit cube?
Don't
No.
think so.
Mm-mm.
It's some like Eastern European guy. He makes a review of the Nintendo GameCube and he calls it the Nintendo shit cube. And it's the funniest shit ever.
Well, one thing about the GameCube is it is a system with a massive cult following, but it was
Oh,
also
Mo.
one of the
Oh.
least successful
Oh,
Nintendo systems because the PlayStation 2 outmatched it with the DVD player.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see it have new life again.
hmm
Mo, have you ever seen the Nintendo shit cube review on YouTube?
No, I have not. I
Okay.
have not. I can't say that I have. But I liked a few games from the GameCube. The F-Zero game on GameCube.
That
is
one
like,
brings me back.
dude, I have it on my Steam Deck because there was a Nintendo attachment, I think. Nintendo, don't sue me. But upscaled and it got the 60 frames per second. It still hits so hard. I can see why they haven't made another one because with the upscaling and stuff, it still is just like amazing.
So this is like OG YouTube here. Pissed off angry gamer. This is his tag. And yeah.
What the heck? Oh
Yeah.
my good. Oh my goodness, Windows Movie Maker. Hello.
Wow.
This is my PlayStation 2. This is my Xbox One. This is my Xbox 360. And this right here is my PlayStation 3. And this is what I like to call the Nintendo Shit Cube. And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube because it's a piece of fucking shit. The original
Oh my
system
goodness.
sucked because you had to perform a certain amount of blowjobs on the cartridges in
What the
order
hell?
for the games to
Wow.
work. And
I gotta
then
say-
Nintendo released a certain console,
Boy, that
the
shirt
Super
is at
Nintendo.
DEF
That
CON
was
2
the
right
very
now.
Max the pads.
that was
It's
the
about-
system
struggling.
for the games
Those buttons
did
are
not
like
freeze,
depleted uranium or something.
freeze,
Stop.
and the games they did not stop while you were playing. And then Nintendo they released their third video game console, the Nintendo 64. Now that also was a very good
There you go.
system. And then
That's
Oh my word.
I just have to say it's nice to watch the origin story of Review Tech USA all over again.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I was about to say, reminds me, congratulations on your weight loss there, Dumb H.
Oh shit! Happy birthday to him too, by the way, today.
Oh, is it really?
Was it really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I gotta
Oh,
wa-
Dumb
watch
H.
that.
Happy birthday.
Him and Phil Chen.
Here's a picture
Really?
of him.
Well, yesterday definitely wasn't.
guy
last
was,
Mama,
night.
Mama
yeah.
Badger too today as well. I saw. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Very
wow.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
nice.
birthdays today.
Bathroom.
I was really surprised to see that guy had an Xbox One way back then. Crazy.
I think,
Let's see here. McCock, you're welcome. We lost a bet. We got that. Give me Eternal Darkness with some new tweaks.
Cool.
UK Gamer. Let's run a poll. Who from the GCA will be face swapped onto that guy for secret memer later? Oh man.
That's
We
pissed
all
off
know.
angry gamer chat. Once again, that's pissed off angry
Oh,
gamer.
man.
Fuck you.
And Mo, you got here a little bit late. Did you see what happened?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you missed the fun.
D-Day Cobra came in here and dropped 50. And so did McCock. Back to back.
Back to back.
$500
The
donation.
the best part of it all, Jess got a gifted sub.
Yes.
She actually
Yeah, she
got
did.
one.
Finally.
We got a redemption story.
And she's no longer allowed to complain about never getting memberships.
All it took was an event like the Matrix where they tried to block out the sun. They just had to, they had to go full scorched earth, literally. So that's awesome. I didn't realize that they were going to pay up on that. That's pretty nice.
So you knew about the bet then?
Yes, I was in the locals chat when they were talking about it. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely gone home.
I was there at the
8
beginning.
months.
Yeah,
Just don't mind the beeping attached to it. Don't worry about that.
we'll set it up in OBS for next stream for you, Gunho. Let's see
can do that.
here. Yes. So this is a really good idea, but it might backfire in some ways, but the whole scalper thing is a huge issue when it comes to graphics cards, consoles, and shoes and all kinds of stupid shit. But they're making it so that customers must have purchased a Nintendo Switch Online membership in the last 12 months and played 50 plus gameplay hours on Switch One. So
Very good.
this
Sweet.
immediately
Nice.
reminds me of that Top Gear episode I watched where Clarkson was complaining about how he couldn't buy a Ferrari because he didn't already own 9 other Ferraris that allows you to get that Ferrari. But it's not quite that bad. So
Is it true that they won't let you alter body wrap, put anything on a Ferrari? It has to be how it came out of the factory.
Yes, they're very specific.
I think so.
about it. Like
They want it to have a certain
gotta
class.
understand, like Ferraris really are like go fast machines. They're really good at what they do.
It's more of a status symbol they want to uphold.
It's the status and the tradition as well. But like, if you want to look fancy, get a Lamborghini. If you want to go fast, buy a Ferrari.
Yeah, but Lamborghinis are faster than Ferraris.
Some of them.
Yeah, not unless you buy the Enzo or whatever.
Mhm.
But I don't even know what the new Ferraris are anymore. I stopped caring about supercars because I don't know. It's like not news anymore. All the cool cars that come out. Have you noticed that?
Yes, well, that's
Yeah.
kind of the thing. The news dropped off once the trio went away and they started making specials. That's all I cared about.
I know.
That was literally my intro into the car world. That's how I kept up with it.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, just nothing now.
But I didn't mean to derail our talk about all that with cars. But what do you guys think about limiting scalpers?
Well, yeah. So I was saying this in the background before we went live. That's one. So one solution is to get the membership signed up, and then the other thing to do is when the console does come out, you flood the market with units, and all across the world. We saw in an article that they're releasing a region locked version for Japan, which is going to be like $100 cheaper or something like that. So they're rolling out a lot of strategies to get around scalpers and make sure that even if they do manage to bag themselves a crate or even a truckload, it's not going to affect Nintendo's back pocket at all.
Well, as history has taught us over the past, almost at this point, almost 50 years, it's just a stopgap. People will figure out how to get around those every single time. It might take a year or two. It might take a few months. You never know. But I mean, they had it to like within a year of the Switch. You could put your own you could put Android or something on there.
Mhm.
You know, if you had the first run of you had to short out the Joy-Cons, the Joy-Con contacts. Like people will try everything. Like they will try. I guarantee you they're going to get around this within the first few months, and then they're going to block it again, and then that'll work for a little while. But mark my words.
No, and I agree
Yep.
with Norman's point. It's scarcity that breeds scalpers. So, like he said, if they manage to flood the market on release, it's going to help that issue a lot for sure.
And this is only going to help with online retail sales. You're still going to have scalpers go into a store and walk out with a handful of them, unless
Absolutely.
you limit one per customer. And even then, they're just going to come back with a mustache on, you know.
Yeah.
I believe you met my twin brother.
But yeah, hopefully that does something for the pricing getting out of hand.
Yeah, even if it works for like 2 or 3 months, that's gonna do them a lot of good. It just has to work for a little while, and they're fine. So
Yeah. Let's see here. I had something. Yes, here we go. Actually, let me reshare with sound.
Done.
I might have laughed a little bit too hard at this earlier. So I don't know if it's too loud or not.
It's Nintendon't.
So you saw the game that they were advertising as the Joy-Cons being mice for. It's that wheelchair game.
I love it already. Go
Who
ahead.
better to do a reaction video than Ricky, right?
Of course.
Hey! 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 Now that's my game!
Hell yeah.
I can get behind that! Drag X Drive? It's a wheelchair cripple game! That's what I'm talking about! It's a game for cripples! Yes!
You can do the cripple dribble in that game. That's awesome.
I just say I loved his legless Lego shirt. That was awesome.
My first
Oh,
thought before I even watched it, though, I was like, wait, Ricky has muscular dystrophy, which means he probably can't use those Joy-Cons that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of sad. Sorry.
You never know. You're just gonna.
I think that's the joke.
If it doesn't look more.
I like how ABF bailed on that immediately. He just pulled the release number and off he went.
Oh, man. All right.
Cripple ball.
Speaking of Jeremy, I wanted to talk about this. He puts out Nintendo 1, and I totally agree. And I think after 6 hours, people started talking stuff out, and a little bit of negativity started to come out. And he says, absolutely great direct, but conveniently, Nintendo didn't mention any prices. Now we know why. They knew it'd be bad. The market will determine the market. People aren't happy with the game prices as of now, justified. I do reject the idea that Nintendo fanboys will buy anything Nintendo. The Wii U is the biggest failure in history for a reason. We'll see what happens. I'm personally excited for Switch 2, but I always support complaining if you're upset. No company deserves blind support.
Mhm.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, they're talking
So-
about the games being $80.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So-
Especially when they're like scaled down from like if you're gonna buy the same game on PlayStation and it looks worse on the Nintendo Switch 2, it's like why am I paying the same amount of money?
I think this all but confirms that we're about to see the $100 game on PC and other consoles.
That's
Yeah,
where
well, they
my
can see
mind
less
went with
sales.
it too.
Yeah.
Was the Rockstar is probably like, dude, they're talking about it. Yes, we're gonna be able to charge $99.99 for the base game when GTA 6 comes out. So
Yeah, it was, dude, somebody's
Almost
charging
that.
$80 for a game. They're like, who? Nintendo. And they're like, what?
no way.
Yeah.
They're the
like,
ones moving things forward for us. Hell yeah.
And they're just looking at the marketing department like,
It's 70 for
And not to drag it down
PC.
that line, but I was watching CobraCast, and Jeremy showed the first thing on his feed regarding this $80 price thing was somebody saying, "Thanks, Trump, for this." Basically, not ironically either. Someone was genuinely complaining, blaming it on the president that we have $80
Totally.
Nintendo games now.
Of course, 'cause
Gas is down to
everything is
$3,
his
so
fault.
it's actually,
It's all his fault. Yeah, totally.
Everything's his
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ozzy
Please,
Taco says
people-
Donkey Kong 70, Kirby's 80.
Yeah. And so when you buy the bundled version with the Switch with the game, how much is the game? How much are you saving? I can't remember. I think it was $30, right?
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
$50 to get it, which you would be silly not to get it if you're getting that console.
Yeah. So you're basically buying the bundle so you can save from a $80 game to a $50 game. Kind of crazy. Because that feels like where the game should be priced in the first place. Even though I haven't played it, I can't speak on it, but it just seems like a Switch game should be like $50.
Feels like it, yeah. I mean, I think they could get away with charging 60 to 70. It's definitely a premium console now. But just with all these titles that they're getting on it and the amount of original content they're going to pump out as well, like they've got all this basically ready to go. So you can only imagine what they're what's in pre-development, what's sort of behind the scenes right now for the Switch 2.
But yeah, this is where we were talking about. I swear to God, if you all do this, say hello to the mythical $100 price tag for GTA 6, and you'll deserve that pain for backing up this kind of BS from Nintendo. I think they're kind of getting a little bit too cranky about it, but because if they pull it off, others will follow.
It's just the way the market's going. Like these gaming conglomerates, they're all in with each other. They all know how the pricing is going to happen. They're all waiting. That's all they're doing. And Nintendo's revealing their Switch 2. They've got to show the prices. So they just got in first. That's all. And theirs are going to be $10 to $30 cheaper than what you're going to see on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
It's retarded.
And I'm not going to play the video, but Nintendo can price their games whatever they want to price their games at. Ultimately, the market will decide. My concern is not the price, it's the sticker shock that the average parent will feel when they go to Target for a Switch 2 and see a $90 game next to a $60 Switch 1 game.
That's why we had an Atari 7800 back in the 80s, because my parents couldn't afford the Nintendo. The games for the Atari were like $25 or $30, and Nintendos were like 40 or 50, depending on the game. Yeah, so totally, that's always been a thing.
Yeah, but I just don't get it. Like, if the games were still $60, they would sell more games. They would make more money. But they're gonna raise it to 80 now. They're gonna cut out a certain part of the market that people can't afford games.
Yeah, and I assume Switch 1 games are going to work on Switch 2, but Switch 2 games are not going to work on Switch 1, so they're going to miss out on a little bit of sales in that regard too for a while until they catch up. But
which I do think the backwards compatibility is a massive win for the Switch 2, because it opens up that whole catalog of games for people that didn't have a Switch 1. So,
and apparently they're going to be enhanced, right?
I did not hear that.
Yeah, there's a few of them that have like Switch 2 editions, which is kind of like PlayStation 5 kind of has that, where if you own the game already, you can upgrade the game for pretty cheap.
Is it a remaster or just an enhancement?
No.
Basically,
I think it's
enhance.
Yeah. Sure, it's just like a port with a little bit better graphics.
No. I think it's supposed to, because you can do it with emulators. I think it's going to take the game and it's going to convert, because it'll go to 6, like Breath of the Wild will go 60 frames and it'll go to any resolution you set it to. So because of so I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to like pop the game in and it's going to boost it.
Yeah, there's upscaling going on for sure.
Yeah.
When did Mo become a ventriloquist?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing. Everything's frozen. By the way, StreamYard sucks, everybody. I'll be right back.
We can hear you just fine. Yeah, we just can't see you.
StreamYard is asshole.
Yes, sir.
So a particular person named
0 frames per second,
Epic Mike, has been telling everybody that the Switch should have been called the Super Switch.
I've been saying that too.
I totally agree with him.
Turns out they had discussions about it. Nintendo says Switch 2 could have been called Super Nintendo Switch, but one detail changed its mind. We even considered ideas like Super Nintendo Switch. The producer went on to reveal that the Super Switch name was vetoed due to how it could be compared to Super Nintendo and its relationship to original NES. Super NES, which came out after the NES, couldn't play NES games. Since Switch 2 can play Switch games, it didn't feel right to use the same naming convention as Super NES, he explained. It's a reason.
Yeah, it's a reason.
Can I provide a solution to that?
Mm-hmm.
Just call it the Switch Advanced, because the Game Boy Advance could play Game Boy original games, I believe.
Damn, that's
the solution. Why not just do that? Yeah. Because it's the first time in Nintendo history they've ever called it a 2 and not just given it a new name. So I would have called it Switch Advanced in that case if that was an issue.
Yeah, but Advanced that worked like back in the 90s,
did.
you know, as far as like how cool that name sounded, but it doesn't work
It
now.
doesn't even have
Now
to
it's
be
gotta
that.
be
It could
like
be something, something new. But I think Switch 2 is kind of goofy. But it is.
yeah,
what
like
it
what
is.
tell us what some of that Gen Z lingo is from the other day of like how do you call something Uber now? Like what's cooler than Uber
They
now?
could call it the lit switch, fire, no cap, for real, for real. Yeah. The switch on God, no cap. Yeah, they could call it that. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and then if you wanted extended battery life, you could call it the GHEY.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extra thick, and extra battery life's extra thick. Yeah,
Yeah, with 2 C's.
I got brain rot even
course.
saying that. 3 C's actually.
Man. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2
it's
C's and then
extra.
one massive C.
That's right. Just like that video you
Um,
did for the super chat.
Let's
Lit
see here.
switch.
Yeah, I just want to point out that Park Place put out an article basically saying the exact same thing we just talked about. $80 to $90 price tags.
It's ridiculous. Just make the fucking console more expensive. Nobody would have been surprised if the console was $650.
Well, $550 is a lot of money for
Yeah,
that Switch.
it is.
Is it $550?
It's
I thought it was
$550.
just. I thought it was just.
Is it
500.
550? Because I know they're going off of other.
The bundle one is $550, I thought.
I thought it was
Oh, well, yeah,
450
you're
and
getting,
500.
You're getting a game with that.
Maybe it
too,
was.
So that's actually
Hang on.
a good price then.
Not that it moves it that much, but it that does
I'm
kind of make
probably
a
gonna
difference.
wait till it comes down to 400. Is when I'll
450
get
and
one.
500. So that's 500 is a damn good price if you're
Oh.
getting a $80 game with it.
I had
For
the pricing
$50.
somewhere here. Let me find it.
So Jeff Keighley says 449,499 with Mario Kart.
So
With Mario Kart?
$500.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 499 with my okay.
Yeah.
So that brings the
Good.
game down like 50 value for that game.
Yeah.
So you're saving a
it's
little
30.
money there.
And here's the
definitely.
thing.
That's a great price. That's what I'm saying. Like they just charge more for the console than make the games less. I don't know.
Do more bundles too, like 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, possibly. You know.
Totally.
Honestly, 450 is fine with me. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It's Nintendo's premium console. They're one of the biggest gaming companies on the planet. They can charge 450 for their new console all they want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised it's so cheap.
Yep.
I love
Yeah, it's
ultra
their
high speed
flagship
HDMI
console.
cable or an HDMI cable.
And depending on where you are in the world, it costs various different currency.
Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna be games are gonna be $120 in Australia.
And then
No lie.
They have games in a prison colony. That's surprising.
I
Oh,
wanted
we
to
allow
point
them
out,
playtime.
Okay, when they're in their camps. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a Minecraft. Yeah.
I wanted to point out that the Steam Deck is a better value, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
So
Definitely.
you can get
It-
games for way less than $80.
You can get an
on Steam.
OLED for $549. That's awesome.
how many games even are $80 on Steam?
Right.
Like you probably
Well,
can't even
only
like
the
count them
new
on one
ones.
hand.
Yeah.
You probably have
So-
to find a game that has that's bundled with a bunch of DLC to get it up to that price.
But even
Right.
then, you can go on like cdkeys.com or or G2A or you want to roll the dice. Usually they won't recall it and you won't get in trouble, but you can usually find a better price like right away in
Yeah.
the gray market. Yeah. So, but it's not like a console. It'll drop like a lot when it drops.
Mhm.
You can usually, especially during the spring sales or Christmas sales. So,
Can you emulate on a Steam Deck? Have you heard about that?
oh yes,
I was gonna
have-
say you can
I was-
you can unlock the full Linux on it if you wanted to. There's a lot of stuff you
Oh,
have to do, but yeah.
No, you can go in. It runs off of gosh darn it, Arch Linux. So it runs off Arch Linux. You go to desktop mode, and I can basically go into the store, the repositories, and I can get all the files. I mean, heck, I got I've reinstalled it recently, but I had WarioWare for the GameCube. I had F-Zero. I could even run, I think, like some PlayStation 3 games on there, PlayStation 2, if you have the right settings. So it's not that hard at all. And you can even add the shortcuts from the desktop side. So it's not hard. You just got to
Yeah.
find the right BIOS files and things like that, which I will not divulge here because once again, don't sue me, Nintendo.
if you are looking at getting the one with the OLED, like you could just compromise and do the 512 because I think you can do the added storage with SD cards and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I've not had any storage issues. I've got
Yeah.
maybe 20 or so games on there, including Death Stranding, which is quite big. So
yeah,
And I-
and it's like well known that consoles, they just don't store games very efficiently, and that's why you're always running out of space on consoles. When it comes to Steam, for some reason I can fit like 5,000 games on my PC and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So
let's see. I got 2 Arkham
But you
games:
can't-
Dead Rising, Death Stranding, Doom Eternal, High on Life, like we talked about. Overlord 2, which is what I'm playing right now constantly. Party Animals, Phasmophobia, both Portal games, and Repo.
So I put a new NVMe drive because I got the base model with the EMMC, like the kind of a cheaper, but it's real easy. It's an NVMe interface, and they even have adapters where you could put in a full sized one, so you don't have to get the tiny one like I got. And for like $50 extra, you could, double, quadruple like your storage. Pretty easy.
Mhm. Yeah,
And you
Hypnotic. I
can't play
watched.
Schedule 1 on a Switch, can you?
You can.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean on a Switch.
I'm
saying,
sorry. On not yeah,
yeah,
I was thinking Steam
so
Deck.
that's
Yeah.
Steam games, yeah.
Yeah. But I watched Gamer Nexus break down like the old Steam Deck and the new OLED one, and because the screen doesn't have it doesn't take up so much space, they're able to like route everything so much more efficiently.
yeah.
And the hardware is so much better on it. So, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they just stopped making the LCD one.
And I gotta say, the Steam Dock is probably the best addition I could have possibly added to it, putting it up on the TV, hooking up a PS5 controller, and then all you need to do is go into Reddit, go into a Steam page, find out what the control schemes are, you pop it in, and then you're playing it just as you are. Most Steam games have the option for keyboard or controller anyway, so you can just easily switch it over. And the Steam Deck's quite good at recognizing which controller you're using as well.
Or you can drop 15 and get one of these bad boys. And they're pretty useful. They're not as good and not as convenient, but in a fix, like if you're traveling light, these are great. So
Yep. And it's rumored that the new Valve VR headset that's coming out is going to have basically a full-blown Steam Deck built into the headset itself. So that's going to be kind of crazy.
GameYards has it out for me. It's been hearing me talk trash about it. Sorry. Everything's going wrong. My bad, ABF.
It might be just your internet connection though, because I don't think any of us are having problems.
I had to reboot my TV. I had to do that like once a show. But
Really?
yeah.
So I kept having the issue where there's like a blip in StreamYard. So maybe there's something going on. But every time there was that blip, it would switch my camera to my OBS virtual camera, which I can't disable at all within StreamYards. So
Right.
my solution to where it doesn't do that anymore is I uninstalled OBS from my computer. I don't know
That's
what to
wild.
do if I need to use OBS now.
That happened to
Have
me.
fun
I just-
reinstalling it. That's what you're gonna
There's
do.
a YouTuber that I stream with. His face was shown on screen for a second, and he was avatar.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so
That's wild.
I think it's just StreamYard. Like
Dang.
I've had it where my audio drops out where I can't hear and they can't hear me, but I go into my settings and everything's right. Like StreamYard sucks. I'm sorry, but yeah,
But they want
That's
to
why you
charge
put a
more.
little electrical tape over the lens if you're really trying to stay anonymous. Too.
They got-
Well, no,
got it,
he's using
yes.
the camera as a VTuber thing though to translate. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
VTuber. Okay, makes sense. Motion tracking. Yeah.
it's it's because that's a liability some people don't want anymore. So sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I have a Lenovo laptop that I might just put next to my setup and might do like a dual PC thing if I ever do game streaming. So use that as like a capture PC or something.
That's
I
always
consider
good.
that.
That's what all the pros do. Like if you
Mhm.
watch like I like Choco Taco on some of his stuff, but they all kind of the pro streamers. They have a second setup to where they can do that. So
Yeah, I know Beardo does that because I think he was doing a lot of the, high production value style stuff like Doc was for his streams. So
I've seen the silent movies. They're pretty fun.
That was awesome.
So this came up today. I thought it was interesting, but it's also a non-story when you look into it. Amazon has made a bid to acquire TikTok ahead of the app's potential shutdown in the U.S. on April 5th, which the date doesn't mean anything because it just keeps getting pushed off.
It kind of makes
But-
sense, though. I'm Jeff Bezos, and I want a social media too.
Yeah. So I dug into it, and I had to make an account to look at this article because it wouldn't show up in archives, by the way. But Amazon put in a last-minute bid to acquire all of TikTok, the popular video app, as it approaches an April deadline to be separated from its Chinese owner or face a ban in the United States, according to 3 people familiar with the bid. I always love when they say that. Various parties who have been involved in the talks do not appear to be taking Amazon's bid seriously. The people said the bid came via an offer letter addressed to Vice President J.D. Vance and Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, according to a person briefed on the matter. So, it's a total non-story. But yeah, I guess Amazon did put in a bid. That's kind of interesting.
That'd be kind of crazy
itself.
if it happened, though, because Amazon would basically own the ecosystem on Gen Z and Alpha. You got TikTok, you got Twitch going, a few other things as well. Like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Nagernal for 1 month.
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy?
Hey.
Who the
Well,
fuck is
well,
Alec
well.
Baldwin's finger? I don't.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure it out too.
We're still trying to find him.
Yeah, my parents had me tested when I was young for retardation, and the results were inconclusive. So, yeah. Let's see here. Norman, have you
Yes.
finished Assassin's Creed?
Fuck no. No. I need to get back to streaming it, but no. I have been playing it offline, but all I've been doing is the grinding part so I can get a higher level so I can just breeze through the story.
Okay.
The most annoying thing I'm finding is that because the game's non-linear, when you're going out and you're killing random bad guys, you could maybe come across like an actual side villain or someone from the main tree that you just kill at random. And it does like a full like Assassin's Creed slow-mo kill thing, so you know that it's someone special. But it doesn't happen with any story context behind it. You have to go and find out after the fact. Kind of getting a bit tedious with the whole non-linear Assassin's Creed style of storytelling.
Yeah. Well, I got this post by Endymion here, and it kind of spoils the ending.
Oh yeah, I don't. I've read through
You don't-
Endymion's post.
Okay. So you don't care if I spoil it?
I've read it.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
I'm nearing the end of Assassin's Creed Shadows main plot. I kid you not. Akechi Mitsuhide, who historically killed Oda Nobunaga,
Nobunaga.
sure,
Nobunaga. It's a
And threw
Kichi
away-
Mitsuhide.
and threw
There
away
you go.
Yasuke to the Jesuits in real life. Just got on his knees in this game in front of an entire village and admitted that Yasuke is the greatest samurai in Japan, and he is, and I quote, the best of us all.
Shit. That's the
You
best
can
of the
tell
best,
this game
sir.
is fan fiction written by liberal white women. I wish I could say the plot is good, but frankly, there barely even is one.
Yep, it's basic. It's a basic story. Revenge. I want to kill the people that killed my father and get a box back that's probably got some artifact inside of it.
Yeah. Now I got to kill some Portuguese guys, I guess, because big shocker, of course. The evil white man is the main villain in your game set in Japan. I'm having a hard time finishing this, man. What a disaster this game is.
And then I think he put something about the animus below it.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
There, so that's the final scene. Can we keep going? Oh, it's frozen for me. God damn it, StreamYard.
Oh, did it
It's going
freeze
on
you?
our end.
I see it fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a me problem.
Here's your amazing animus slot for beating the game. Something called the guide is fighting with something called ego. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
And you're some random human, I guess. Guys, this is the worst Assassin's Creed story I've ever experienced, and I mean no hyperbole here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep getting worse.
That is weird.
At least as
Like-
far as the
they never really managed to get this off the ground. I think Odyssey definitely brought it to a head. That's the best they've ever done. The first Civilization stuff, but this is just nothing.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
actual
Valhalla
dog
really ran it
water.
into the ground.
Yeah.
Were they anticipating for this to be like really impactful or something? Because it's kind of just slop. I mean, that's all it is.
I am in the belief that they were trying to push a super woke game, and then everybody became based after the election. All of a sudden,
Could you do
they
me a
felt like they were
favor
the minority.
and full screen it? Then you can keep it on mute, but just full screen it so I can read the subtitles.
Here's let me get that off.
Can you put it back as well?
Yeah.
It's cutting off some of it.
But I think that the delay was used to make it not so woke. But since the foundation was already rotten to its core, it's showing in the final story.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is another of my biggest problems with the game or the franchise going forward is they need to reinvent the Animus somehow. It worked in Odyssey. They brought it back to like sort of gods basically with Poseidon and all that kind of stuff, which was good. But they just, I don't know, they fumbled here so bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually, I think the game release went better than I expected.
Absolutely, I think,
but not by that much either.
Not by much, but it's
yeah.
People were definitely underestimating the power of Assassin's Creed as a franchise. And I can say personally, the main thing that keeps me playing it is the world. Like I do like how it's built and everything. There's a lot of tech they're showing off.
Mm-hmm.
It works pretty nice. I dare say it though, it works in the wrong ways though. So, for instance, in the past games, you've been able to change from day to night at the push of a button if you want to take a fort by stealth. And now you can't do that anymore. But you can change the seasons at will. And it's very strange. And speaking of time, it feels like it's about 85% day, 15% nighttime for a game that's called Assassin's Creed Shadows. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Rough Night, I agree with you. They just didn't realize they were the minority. So
it's the media.
Well, if it was at nighttime, it would be an unfair advantage because he would just disappear. So it has to be equaled somehow.
All right, you guys ready? Maximus BT for 99 cents.
I wasn't.
I did it.
Should have been.
I still saw it though. It got me.
Yeah. Why?
Maximus, I'm going to show you my foot. And then
you don't want to see. You don't want to see.
ABF has seen my foot before.
I didn't want to.
I don't want to know the context of that.
Do you have old man feet, Mo?
I have lost
Yes.
I have lost a big toenail 3 times in my life to playing basketball. Got it ripped off my foot and has grown back in a way that was commensurate with that description. So Maximus, he said, "Sus, don't make me pull this awful thing up on the camera."
No, don't. We'll get demonetized
for $100 super chat, right?
No, you know what? No, I'm kicking Mo off the stream. We're not. No.
Well, I got to go anyway, so I'm going to do that. So
yeah,
me and my awful toe are going to get lost here. So,
well, Mo, where are you going, and how are you doing?
Well, better than my big toe for sure. But I am going to be heading over to Leighton Gate with GCA, episode 53. Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
With Cassie Soba.
Nice.
And on my channel, because if tonight wasn't indication enough, I'm going to be doing a 4 or 5 part. It looks like it. ABF can attest. I'm going to do a 4 or 5 part series called StreamYard Sucks. And we're going to and I'm going to foot the bill on 1 month of each of the services, and I'm going to see what the full featured, and we're going to do test streams. I'll probably record it, but I'm going to go through it so you guys can see what might be better out there and what may not be. I am fully motivated to expose the duck. All right.
I'll keep an eye on.
Sucks.
Is that going to be in Rebel or Mozamboni?
Mozamboni. Rebel is kind
I'll be
of.
watching those streams.
Oh, by the way, so yes. So I think people we need to do an expose. We're talking about Steve from Gamers Nexus, so we need to go down that road. I need
Good idea,
I need to channel Steve Burke. Let's go.
I think that Hypnotic said he was completely switching away from StreamYards. I can't remember which one he said. If you say it, I'd recognize it probably.
You still here, Hypno?
But there's not enough like real world. Let's get into it. They're like, I like this. I like that. It's like corny 5-minute videos. No, we need to do half an hour long streams till we can figure out and get through all the bugs, get through all the issues, because there's a lot of streamers out here that are still using this crappy StreamYard that cuts your mic midstream or everybody freezes up. Yes, I think it's a service to the world, and I think it's profitable because this is America, baby. Capitalism.
Just wants you to expose yourself, I think.
I think you need to put you need an accent above that E. Yeah.
Expose.
Expose. All right. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I need to get going.
No, you pissed her off. Careful, no, careful.
Well, you need to learn how to type in accents, young lady. All right. You are so I am not gross. You're gross. You're the one saying expose. Do not. All right, guys.
Thanks for joining us, Bo.
See you, brother.
See you in a few minutes. Yes, I know. I think immature is the proper word, but
child, yes.
Hey,
there we go. There's the proper grammar.
Yeah, there it is. Are any of you guys Gundam fans?
I haven't watched Gundam in a long time.
I played the PS2 games. That's it.
Okay.
Like the Power Rangers.
What was it? Tabletop Junkies. They showed me. They had like watch parties, and I watched. What was it from like Netflix? I think they had the ones from like the '80s on there. Really, really cool. But this caught my eye for a couple of reasons today. Culture Crave puts out Sydney Sweeney is in final talks to star in Legendary's live-action Gundam movie.
And you look at the date there. That's 6:07 p.m. on March 31st, so it's not April Fools.
Do we know who's producing it? What company, by any chance, studio-wise?
I didn't look into it that deep. Let's see here. Insider. I wonder if there's IMDb. Here, I'll look through this for a sec as you guys discuss.
It said she's getting $7 million to do this. That's kind of incredible.
Whoa.
Lost
him.
What happened?
Lost Norman.
Norman. Yo, Dom's in chat. Happy birthday, Dom.
Yo, Dom. Happy birthday,
Dom.
bro.
Hey, Dom. How's it going?
There he is.
You got a gifty too for your birthday.
Yeah, you did.
It was either Jeremy or McCawk. So you can
Happy
thank
birthday,
them
Dom.
Yeah, we somehow facilitated a super chat fight between McCawk and D-Day Cobra, and you got a membership out of it. So
It was glorious.
So I'll be
let's see.
buying tickets to that movie day one. In fact, I'll probably pre-order my tickets.
Yes.
No pre-order.
That's the one time pre-orders are acceptable.
Yes.
Yes.
The Gundam universe is pretty cool, from what I got
Yeah.
into. Seeing,
I never
so.
watched much of it. I remember Gundam Wing back in the day, but never really sat down and watched all of it.
Yep.
I did, however, watch all of Solo Leveling. Finished that last night at like 4 in the
I
morning.
just finished it this
So
morning.
worth it. I'm like, God,
Oh,
that's
you
so good.
you binged it, didn't you? We said that was going to
I
happen.
binged that
It's
shit.
so good.
That always happens when I watch anime. I found a
So
really
you-
good website. I probably can't. I watched it on a legit site.
Yeah.
Totally paid for
So,
it.
were you watching in dubbed or subbed? Because they
Dub
didn't.
all
they
the way up
haven't-
to the last 2 episodes, and then I watched it in it's either Korean or Japanese. I don't know what they put it in.
Mhm. Oh,
Probably
before Dom, if you're still here,
Yeah, I couldn't not watch it and subbed. So
you share a birthday with Pedro Pascal.
oh no, you had to ruin the man's birthday. Come on. That sucks. Sorry, Dom.
Look, as something to cheer you up, at least you also share a birthday with Phil Chan.
Phil Chan, yeah,
That's
that's pretty
right.
cool.
So that should make you feel a
And I just
little
saw
bit
online
better.
too, King's Advisors as well. It's everybody's birthday today.
Oh yeah,
All right,
Kingdom Advisors,
really?
yep.
That tips the
Yeah.
scales.
There you go.
That's good shit.
No way.
Sorry. Yep, and that's why I'm immature.
Nice, Corn Boy.
Let's
That's
see
awesome.
here. This was kind of interesting too. You guys ever play the Sinking City game?
No.
No.
They're remastering it, and just seeing the difference between the two games made me kind of want to play it. So this is the remastered, and this is the original down here, which is getting covered up all of a sudden. There we go.
Yeah, looks a lot better.
Oh wow.
More
Yeah.
colorful for sure.
Wow. Yeah,
Looks pretty good.
that looks good.
Yeah, it's a
And,
pretty good change.
I think I looked up the game, and people hold the story in it in pretty high regard. So I kind of wanted to check that out.
Nice.
Feels like we don't get very good stories in games anymore.
Yeah,
I
no,
watched
it
some
looks like
gameplay on
a
that.
good setting to take advantage of Unreal Engine 5. Like, I feel like every Unreal Engine 5 game now is just a forest. I feel like that's what they do now.
Mm-hmm. And then there is this, and people probably don't care too much. So I won't spend a lot of time on it, but it's Satisfactory 1.1. So 1.0 just came out, launched on Steam, and they told everybody that 1.1 would be a console release, actually. They had to pull back on that a little bit because they decided that in order to have weather in the game, they have to upgrade Unreal versions in the game.
Mhm.
And that's actually going to break too many things to try to have to whack-a-mole that when it goes to console. So they're going to do 1.1 on PC only, sort out the bugs, and then the probably 1.11 or 1.2 go to consoles. So it does sound like you will see Satisfactory on the consoles pretty soon.
Nice.
And they're testing out controller support on the PC players also.
Oh, very nice.
And the photo mode sounds dumb, but it's actually really cool. And they're adding a whole bunch of different ways to set up your factory with the vertical splitters and the getting around in the hyper tubes and stuff like that. So
This is gonna be a good update.
yeah. So
Sounds
like
like
right
I'll be
now,
able to get it on the Steam Deck soon.
you should already be able to play it on the Steam Deck now.
Yeah, I've looked online though, and they said that it's not that compatible with controller right now.
That's the controller part, yeah. So 1.1 will probably help out with that.
And if you
Which
have the game, make sure to join the GCA dedicated server.
that's right.
Just saying.
Hit me
That's
up
true.
if you want to play, and I'll send you the information to log on to the server.
It's fun.
It's running out of my living room.
I'm looking forward to that Minecraft one. That's going to be awesome.
Well, speaking of Minecraft, it
Oh no!
just got scored. Because I looked earlier and they didn't score it up, but there was like 50 something reviews by critics, and I'm like, this doesn't look that good. It looks around like 50-50, and I was right. Debuts with a 53% score.
Wow.
Not surprised. I mean,
Yikes.
What a
everyone's
shock.
shocked. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And I think I was on Twitter today, and I got a lot of attention by putting a comment that said, surprising that casting someone that's so fat and round in a game about blocks didn't do very well. So
Damn.
They're trying to do the whole like Robin Williams Jumanji thing with Jack
Yeah.
Black, but it's just not working.
yep. What we got? Hoodie in here? Hey, what's
Wasn't
up, Hoodie?
Jack Black
Oh,
in
yo,
Yo,
Jumanji?
hoodie.
Hoodie.
Yeah, he's in Jumanji at the next level or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Looks like trash.
I never watched any of those remakes. No thanks.
Nope.
They weren't very
Did you
good.
see the original, Isaac?
I saw the original Robin Williams.
Oh, thank
It was
God.
filmed not too far from me, actually. I that movie's
Oh,
an
really?
essential watch. Yeah.
I like how Isaac
Yep.
thinks he can't see movies that happened before he was born.
I mean, it had Karen Gillan in short, so there are reasons to watch Jumanji the next level, but not many.
That's okay. Well,
I guess I'll look up that clip.
Kind of a side tangent, but have any of you ever heard of a movie called The Cocoon?
No.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, movie? No, I don't think
Yes. So I found this out recently. Apparently, it was filmed like 10 minutes from where I live.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. And then right down the road from that, there's a bed and breakfast that Marilyn Monroe stayed at, apparently.
wow.
Nice.
I was like, wow, okay. fun little tidbits you find out living in a new area.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Is the
total
Cocoon a
random
horror movie?
side tangent.
That's a horror movie, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
Sounds-
thriller, I think, like a sci-fi
Okay.
type of movie.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I don't remember anything about it.
I think there's like aliens and pod people of some
It's
kind.
super
the
weird.
Cocoon
Might have to
sounds
check
like-
it out.
Watch party, maybe.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
Join the
How much
GCA
time we
Discord.
got?
Yeah,
Got a
there it
little
is.
time.
Yeah. Also, I was talking to Stinkman. What was it yesterday? We were thinking about doing like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force watch party. too.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah,
I'd love
that
to
sounds
check
like a
that
lot
out
of
too.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that show. So good.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
And
for
once
that.
again, after Leighton Gate tonight, Batman Forever and Isaac's Missing Childhood Memories tonight.
Yep.
In
I
I will
respect
be
for Val
there.
Kilmer.
yeah, rest in
Haven't
peace,
seen that
bro.
movie in like a decade. I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
This is pure speculation, but I think there's been more than one source saying that the Oblivion remake is coming out like in the next coming days. So
Oh wow.
yeah, kind of interesting. Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. hopefully we'll
I'm
get
kind of
something
interested.
before off the hip.
So, yeah. And that's all we got.
Sweet.
Got through all the tabs.
Nice. I do have a
Um,
couple things if I can do it for my intro or my outro or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you're ready.
Yeah,
Got a couple minutes.
I am
I can-
ready. Where the hell did my screen just go?
It's right in front of you.
Elder Street. What the heck? I can't see it.
It's right in front of you. Open your eyes.
No, I mean StreamYards is gone.
It did that
No,
to me
we're right
yesterday,
here,
too.
dude.
Yeah, you can still hear us, right? We're right here, man.
I can see it.
It's right there. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, you see it. It's right there.
Nagardnall fell
Above the
into the
thing.
Twilight Zone. We're witnessing it live.
Oh,
It won't fucking pop up now. I'm gonna have to close it.
don't forget to buy your ABF merch.
Well, do your outro before you just kill yourself on the stream.
Wow.
I would do it in real life.
That keyboard is going through the wall in about 2 seconds.
In Minecraft.
How
though.
is the screen
Nagardol
gone,
didn't just
bro?
fumble the ball. He was like taking the trash out, and then he tripped on something. And he stumbled into the dustbin.
It's
There's
here when I
shit
hold
all
this.
over
I
him.
can't-
He's like, I had this all ready to go, and now oh, my day's ruined.
Just hit Alt Tab and try to go to it.
I am, but it's gone.
It's probably
It's-
hidden behind another window.
it's
Do your outros. I'm
R.I.P.
Oh my gosh. All right, Isaac, you took his spot. Tell everybody where you're going to be at.
I'm on YouTube and X pretty much most actively. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Golden Age podcast is what I'm doing for right now. Leading into, Off the Hip. We go into that, and that's what I'm doing for now. So check me out, YouTube and X, and guesting on a few streams here and there like this. And thank you for having me on tonight. I had a blast talking about this stuff. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thanks for
Absolutely.
coming on.
Thanks for coming on.
Everybody
Absolutely.
check out his link. Do we have it in chat there? There we go.
Yeah, Phantom's on it.
Go over and
Appreciate
give
it.
Isaac some subs. He's only at like, what do you got, like 200 something subs?
I'm at 185 right now on YouTube.
Dude, get him to 200.
And,
There you
uh,
go. Let's
I
go. Let's
appreciate
get him to
that.
200.
I'm a couple away from 2,300 on X, so if we could break that milestone at some point, I'm hoping to break those milestones. That'd be awesome.
nice.
Sweet.
We're working on it.
Nagardol, can you
Slowly,
see
surely.
and hear us and use your
Yeah,
computer
the screen's
properly?
there now. I
Oh,
was
good.
using Alt tab and I was using Windows tab and I could see it at the box.
We
but it
were
wouldn't
there the
full
whole
screen.
time. We
Thank you,
didn't go
Shock.
anywhere.
Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
Thank you,
we
Sean.
did.
Yeah, I am sharing something real quick. If you wanna post that up, because I'm still playing
Yeah.
Helldivers, really liking it, and I saw this today.
As far as I'm concerned, this Saturday night, there's not even gonna be a fight.
I will torture his
I
body,
love this.
but that his soul learns to be humble.
I'm gonna knock him out round one, bitch.
God chose me for this fight. God is the teacher. Derek is the student.
Wait. What did he say again? He said God chose him.
God's lessons are so beautiful.
God's lessons are beautiful. I'm sorry, who put this fight together? This is the I do. If y'all got an actual crazy person for me to fight, well, that's not fair to me or him. I'm sorry. Is this crazy? far as I'm.
Oh god.
I used to love that show. I've seen like every episode.
Yeah, and speaking of Helldivers and Saturday nights, I have been doing Saturday Night Dive every Saturday, so I'll probably be doing that again this Saturday, hopefully. And
hell yeah.
Other than that, I wanted to share something on Monday. The PlayStation Plus free games this month. RoboCop Rogue City, which
yes, sir.
I bought like a month prior because it was on sale. So that sucks. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, and Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memories. So check those out if you have PlayStation Plus. And other than that, yeah, I'll be streaming on YouTube and Kick, and probably playing more Power World some point tomorrow. Not the one you're thinking.
Well, no, that one's not
The
out
one
yet.
that
So you're
Dan's gonna play.
you're just preparing for more than
Nah,
Pals.
see,
right?
he's got the early access. This one, he's got the early access.
Nagano,
Look how
first berserk.
Look how red his face is.
He's hiding that body pillow right behind the bed, and we all know it.
'Cause
Okay.
I have too much dark over here. There we go.
Well,
You can't see
speaking
my
of
body
that,
pillow, can you? Oh, good.
Nagano,
Oh, no,
first
no.
berserker just came out. You gonna play that?
Hell no.
Come on, I think the audience would love it. We want to see you punch a wall.
I got pretty mad playing Power World the other day. The boss I thought was totally
He did. Yeah.
asshole.
I thought he was gonna break
I
something.
did upload a video of that if you want to check that out. Phantom dropped my links over there. Check out my link tree. I made it all nice and special. So
The nice link tree you got there.
damn right I do.
Steak Man, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, you can find me over on Nerd Slap's channel on Sundays. We do conspiracy theories. I'll be here on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I do kick streams on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then hopefully soon on my link tree, I am going to make my Spotify playlists public. I thought that'd be pretty
Nice.
cool.
Just
So,
save that.
Sweet. Let's see here, Norman.
Yeah, you can find me Kick Norman Conquest, YouTube at the Norman Conquest 199. Going to try and find some time to blast through the rest of Shadows. I'm just going to try and storm the campaign. All I've been doing offline is grinding to the highest level I can, so I can stop worrying about that and just play it as quick as I can and get on to something else. With the occasional Cyberpunk stream thrown in as well to keep my sanity.
Right on. Nerd Slap, where are you going to be at?
Oh, I'll be here and there. I'll be in chats all around YouTube, but other than that, I'll be over on my Kick channel whenever I have time to go live. And then, like Stankman said, on some Sundays we do the Nerd Files, so hopefully we'll get another one of those recorded pretty soon. And then, yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays, Trigger Happy and Off the Hip. Looking forward to tonight. I think it's going to be a good episode of GCA, you guys.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, we got Cassie over there. When the stream ends, it should lead you over there. But in case you can't find the way, Nagernal is going to drop a link for the GCA stream right now.
He's right. A lot of anger.
Mm-hmm.
But
I watched it too. He's right.
I already got some memes from you guys. If you forgot or haven't sent it over, be sure to send me some memes for Secret Memer tonight.
Thanks for the reminder.
I'm going to make it right when I get off the stream. You'll be getting it about 10 minutes late. Sorry.
All right.
Again, for Prosperity Chat, that's Pissed Off Angry Gamer. That's Pissed Off Angry Gamer on YouTube.
God. But yeah, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys over on the GCA.
Goodbye.
Later.
Bye, everyone.
See you there.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the truck looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.